Are you a new parent? Did you just get a child? Or have you just been assigned a parenting role and you are wondering about the brain development of your child? Well, have you seen a child that acts in a way that you wonder how the child's brain is, that is causing the child to behave the way the child is behaving? Well, this is because there are some things that we do as parents to our children, or there are some things we let our children do that are not really very good for the development of our child's brain. There are things that are very harmful, or harmful habits that affect the development of our children. In this video, I want us to look, or I want us to examine five possible habits that damages a child's brain. We are going to look at five things that you should try to limit your children, or you should try to make them not to do these five habits. At least, even if they do it, it should not be in excess, because if they do it too much, it's going to damage their brain. Hello there, you're welcome to Purposeful and Strategic Parenting. My name is Philomene, and it is always a privilege for me to be here. Thank you so very much for clicking on our video. Please, if you've not subscribed, you could consider doing that to join this active and very powerful parenting community. If this is your second time, thank you so very much for coming back. I appreciate you. So, we want to look at five harmful habits that damages a child's brain. And we are going to start with the first one, which is excessive screen time. Now, too much screen time reduces social interaction. Now, if your child spends too much time, like let's say for example, we have 24 hours in a day, and then your child spends about 18 hours on the screen, or 15 hours, 10 hours. That's too much time on screen. How much time will the child have to do his or her personal things, and then study or interact with others? Social interaction with other human beings is very important for a child. It doesn't matter the age or the level at which the child is. So it is very important. No matter what, no matter the age, try as much as possible as a parent to limit your child's screen time. Too much time screen will take away the time for social interaction, and it's going to affect your child's brain. Now, the second harmful habits that is going to affect your child's brain is lack of sleep. Now, when you let your little baby, they don't sleep well, it's going to affect their brain, because adequate sleep can indeed lead to, let's say, lead to to an increase or a decrease. Like, it's going to lead to a decrease in learning ability. If your child does not sleep well, it's going to limit their ability to learn. Why? Because their brain is not being put in proper rest. So make sure that as a parent, you let your child have good sleep. In the night, during the day, make them to sleep very well. Now, the third reason we are going to be looking here, or the third harmful habit we are going to look at, is lack of physical activity. Now, some of us parents, when your child wants to interact, want to play, go around, you tend to stop them. Why? Because you are afraid that they might get harm or something. Well, if you have a toddler who does not understand very well things that are harmful, you could make your room or the space in which they are harm free by taking away the things that could be harmful to them, and let them involve in physical activity, because it is very, very important. Inactivity can hinder brain development. As a child is very curious at that stage, is going around from one thing to the other, the best you can do is make sure you deharm the room, remove everything that is harmful, and let them explore the space and get their brain developed, because their curiosity is going to push them to make their brain develop better. So lack of activity, lack of physical activity for a child can limit or can damage the child's brain development. So take note of this as a parent. And the fourth we are going to be looking at here is ignoring emotions. Oh my god, this is very very important. Now a lot of parents only look at their child's physical needs, look at the child's what they need, and they don't pay attention to the child's emotion. So when you ignore your child's emotion, it can contribute to depression, it can contribute to anxiety and even low esteem. It is built from as low as 0 years, 0 to 7 years. A child can learn to become self-esteem. The child can develop it. Why? Because there's an emotional problem, and as a child, as a parent, you are not paying attention to it. So as parents, we should learn to pay attention to our children's emotion. Don't ignore your child emotion, because it's going to cause anxiety, it could lead to self-esteem, and you don't want a child that is going to have a low self-esteem. So look at their emotion and try to handle that emotional problem that they are going through. Yes, children do have emotional problem, and they can get into depression as well, and it is very dangerous at that stage because they won't know what to do, so it's really going to affect their brain. And now the final habit that can affect your child's brain development is inconsistent discipline. Now, discipline is very important as a parent. It is very, very important for you to put things straight and discipline your children when it is necessary. But when you don't do it consistently, like you skip, you know that this particular thing needs to be disciplined, and you let it go. Oh, it's going to damage your child's brain development, because discipline is is something that it plays on the brain. It's essential for the brain. So when you don't discipline, the development of the brain is going to be left dominant. Discipline is essential for brain development because it teaches something like self-control. If you don't discipline the child is not going to have that self-control. The brain is just going to be left like that, like, okay, this thing is normal. It's okay for it to be like this. So discipline is very, very important, and make sure you always straighten out everything when it is necessary. Don't let it pass because it's a child. No, it is not a child. Put it straight. Discipline the child if what they have done needs discipline. These 5 reasons, these 5 habits are going to help to damage your child's brain development if you don't handle them as a parent. So pay keen attention to these 5 reasons, and you are going to see how you are going to grow up or bring up an extremely well developed child with a good brain. So pay attention to these 5 reasons and do not neglect them in your child's development if you want their brain to be awesome. Thank you so very much for watching to this point. Bye bye. I'll see you in our next video. Please, if you've not subscribed, consider doing so. And please don't forget to leave us a comment in the comment section. Let us know what you think about this video. Let us know what you think about the development of your child's brain. What other points can you add to this? Don't forget that your comments could be helping a parent out there. Your comment is as important as this video. You could be giving a strategy that can help a parent out there. Bye bye. Thank you so very much, and I'll see you in our next video. Bye.